Hello soulmates. So guys, you might be wondering why my eyes is swollen. It's because I realized I have an Igbo wrapper I have to cut this morning, and my customer is coming this morning to pick it up. Then I woke up, I took my tape and my scissors, and I also realized that I'm a content creator. Then I decided to set up my camera to film this process for you guys. This is what I do for love, guys. So as I was filming it, I discovered the background was so noisy, so then I decided to make a voice over for you guys. So this is an Igbo wrapper. I'm trying to cut it out for my client. She's going for a meeting, so she gave me this wrapper. Then I decided to film this process. Okay, now I'm going to be cutting two wrapper, which is going to be for the big one. The first one is going to be big and the second one is going to be smaller. Okay, so guys, the first one is what I'm doing. So what you're going to do is to measure out 2 yards. 1 yard is 36 inches. That is what you see me doing. So you measure out 2 yards, 36 inches into two places. Okay, then after doing that, I'm going to add extra inches to that. I added up to 13 inches. Yes, I think 13 inches, but I discovered the 13 inches was a little bit bigger. So then if you are doing yours, I would advise you to make use of 11 to 12 inches. I think 11 inches will be okay. Okay, so this is it. After cutting it, you can see what we are having. Now this is the other one. Now I'm going to be cutting out the smaller part. Okay, now for the smaller part, what you are going to do is also measure out 2 yards and 8 inches. You can see how small this second wrapper is going to be. So 2 yards, that is 36 inches into two places, plus 8 inches. So that is what I'm measuring out, like you see on the screen like this. Okay, now for the bigger one is going to be underneath, while the smaller one is going to be on top of the bigger one. Okay, when tying this, so because this is an Igbo wrapper and we all know that Igbo wrapper always comes with two wrapper. Okay, so the bigger one and the smaller one. The bigger one is the one you are going to tie first, then you are going to tie the smaller one on it. Okay, so now after cutting, I have two of the wrapper. You can see what we are having now too. Then I also have the excess which is remaining. You can see, I think the measurement of this one remaining is, let's go ahead and measure out how many yards I have for the remaining parts of the fabric. Okay, so this is an Ankara fabric, is a medium Ankara fabric. Okay, then you can see this is 36 inches, 1 yard and half inches. So you can see, so this is 1 yard and half remaining. Okay, so after getting that, the next thing I'm going to do is to fold in this rough part. You can see, so we are just going to stitch up this rough part, fold it in. I'm also going to do it at this other parts. You can see, so just fold it in like this. You can see what I'm doing. So after doing it for this other wrapper, I'm also going to take the other one and I'm also going to do the same. So after folding it, guys, I'm going to be attaching a band kind of, so that when the person tie it on the waist, it's going to sit well on the waist area. Okay, so guys, when tying your wrapper, make sure you spread your leg. Okay, you are going to spread your leg so wide, okay, so that this will enable you to walk well after tying the wrapper. Okay, so whenever you are tying a wrapper like this, you should be able to spread your leg as wide as you think, so that by the time you are done tying it, you'll be able to walk freely with the wrapper. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to tie this. This is very funny because I'm not used to tying wrapper, especially when I'm going out. Okay, so this is kind of funny. Please don't laugh. So I'm trying to teach you guys how to do this. So I've gone ahead to tie the longer one. You can see this is the first one we cut out. Like I said earlier, I said the bigger one is going to be the first one you are going to tie. You can see, so I'm trying to show you guys the full video of it. You can see it's getting to my ankle part. So after tying this, the next thing is to tie the upper one, which is the smaller one. You can see what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm not used to tying wrapper. Okay, so I'm just trying to demonstrate to you guys, to show you guys what we do in the Eastern world. Okay, so this is it. You're going to tie it this way, like so. And when you are tying it, make sure you tie it towards the left hand side. Okay, so that is what I was taught. You tie it towards the left hand side, and this is what it's looking like, guys. You can see that there is distance between the first wrapper and the second wrapper. That is how it should be. Okay, so the smaller wrapper should be at your nail length. Okay, so let me go ahead and fold in the rough part and attach the band. So guys, I've gone ahead to attach the band, and this is what the band is looking like. As you can see, so this is the first one and this is the other side of the wrapper. So we have two of this band. Okay, so I'm also going to be tying it on my mannequin to see if I'll be able to tie it for someone, because I'm not able to tie it for myself, not to talk about tying it to someone else. So I'm just trying to check how it will look like when I'm asked to tie wrapper for someone. You can see what I'm doing. So after tying the bigger one, so like I said earlier, the bigger one is going to be the first one and it's going to be the one with the band. Okay, it's going to be the one with the band. Then the smaller one is not going to have a band. Okay, it's not going to have like a strip. So I'm going to just tie the second one like so, just like the nail length, at just like at the nail length. So you can see what I'm doing. So guys, how can you rate my tying of wrapper? Did I do well or not? So how many percent can you give me from the scale of 1 to 10, guys? So just let me know on the comment section. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. I just decided to share this. I don't know if this is a tutorial or a sewing process, I don't know, but I just decided to share it with you guys for you to learn one or two things from it. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Bye, see you there.